This is Dan of Vagabond Awake, and I have the fortune of sharing my friend Liz with you. She has lives here in Puerto Morelos, and she has a property that she's handling that is available. Mm-hmm. And she's both going to tell us about the property and what the expenses are if you'd like to rent it both short and long term. And then she's going to tell us a little bit of what it's like living here in Puerto Morelos and what her cost of living is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the channel, Liz.
Thanks, Dan.
So, Liz, this first picture here, this is what, the living room?
It's the living room, and then you can see the kitchen in the back, and the doorway to the right is to the fourth bedroom, or the one bedroom that's on the ground floor that is also a TV room. That's where the TV is. That's
a beautiful house, a beautiful furniture. I like the colors and everything. So this is a 4-bedroom house?
Yes, it is. It's a townhome in a complex.
Okay.
So it's great because it has the 24-hour security. If you're nervous about coming to Mexico, there's no reason to be, but there is that added security of a guy checking everyone as they come in.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so this looks furnished. Does that mean that there's pots and pans in the kitchen? Looks like there's a refrigerator there and everything.
Yep, it has everything you should need. I'm not saying you won't find something you need, but there's knives, there's cutting boards, there's bowls, there's pots and pans, there's a stove and an oven. Not all houses in this area have ovens because people don't often use them. They use a grill outside. They don't tend to bake. So yeah, it has all that stuff. Glasses.
Great. Coffee maker. Toaster. Wow. Blender,
of course.
Internet?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, there is.
Okay. And would you call this a large house or?
Definitely.
Okay.
I'd call it an American-sized house.
Okay.
You would feel, sometimes you can feel a little claustrophobic in the size of the rooms here, but this one you do not feel that way.
You feel like you're in America.
Yeah, you're in the States.
Wow, it looks like a bathroom here. Again, well appointed, all tile and everything. Mm-hmm. And would this be the master bath, or which bathroom is this?
No, this is also on the ground floor. So where we were standing in the first photo, that would be sort of to your right, a little behind you. Like right behind you would be the front door, and next to that would be this bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so this has a shower, a toilet, a sink.
Yep.
And this is on the ground floor. And you mentioned there's 4 bedrooms. How many bathrooms are there?
There are 3 bathrooms. There's one only for the master suite. Then there's one shared between the other 2 bedrooms upstairs as well, and then the one that's downstairs.
So this would be for the downstairs bedroom or guests that are at the house.
Yep, exactly.
And what are we looking at now?
So this is the front door to where you actually have a parking space if you do rent or bring a car with you.
Okay.
And to your left would be, the left hand in front of this door would be that bathroom you just looked at.
Oh, okay.
And behind us would be the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And which bedroom is this we're looking at now?
So this is the one of the 2, besides the master, this is the next biggest bedroom, meaning bed size. So this is a queen bedroom in a 2nd bedroom upstairs. And it has the built-in closet that has a couple of drawers for your clothes as well.
So you have a queen size bed in one of the 2nd bedrooms upstairs.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. And then is this the front room again? Or?
This is back downstairs again. This is that 4th bedroom that has the futon bed, the TV, and this is a little coffee table.
So you can use the 4th bedroom either as a den or as a bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then what are we looking at now?
So this is the pool area, and this is the communal pool, and these are the bathrooms that they have. And I just wanted to demonstrate how nicely
it's well done.
Yeah,
it's
nicely
all well
made
done.
it is.
Yeah. And then now we have.
This is the pool area.
Wow, beautiful pool. Yeah. Nice colors. Mm-hmm. And you can tell you're in Puerto Morelos.
Morelos.
And another view of the pool.
Yeah.
Very nice. And guests who stay in this house, they have access to this pool?
Yes. They do.
Okay.
There are rules, of course, no partying, no glass, no,
Bring plastic cups.
Yeah,
Don't bring
plastic
glass
cups,
to the
yep.
pool.
And same with, no pouring items into the pool. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Okay.
And this is the side
gate,
which is locking, and that's also nice if you have bicycles and you want to, or you rent them, you can store them back there and not worry about it.
Okay. Lock up your bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is the master then.
Yes.
Looks like a balcony there.
It is. It's a balcony to the front of the unit, again, where the parking area is, but it's a nice, actually, a great air comes through there, through that sliding glass door, and that's a king size bed.
Okay, so you have a queen, you have a king, and then that's a split AC unit there, right?
Yep, there's AC in each bedroom, as well as a ceiling fan.
Okay, wow, that's great. And then, is this the master bath here?
Yeah, that's the master bath.
Okay.
And off to the left, which you can't see, is a walk-in closet. It's not huge, but it is a little separate area with a safe for your passport and whatever
nice.
else.
So it has a safe. Perfect. And then this must be the other upstairs bedroom we haven't seen yet, right?
Right. This is the third bedroom with 2 twin beds. Has the built-in closet with the drawers and yeah.
Okay, great. And then so this is the upstairs shared bath?
That is. So the twin bed and the queen bed both share this bathroom.
Okay. Great. Well, that's a lot of house.
Yeah.
And it's well done, very classy furniture, and it looks like a nice place to entertain your family and guests for a holiday or for 6 months or for a few years or whatever.
Yeah, I actually tend to get couples who feel that it's worthwhile. It's not the same price as a 2-bedroom apartment because obviously it's much bigger. But there are people who I had a Mexican couple renting it for over a year, and the mom would come from Mexico City to visit, the family would come and stay for a while and then go home, and people like that.
So if someone wanted to come and rent this for a month, for just 1 month, and they wanted you to pay the utilities, what would it cost them for a month?
Well, the average price, the price at the moment is 22,000 pesos per month if you're staying for just a month or 2 months, and then I would pay the utilities.
So you would pay the utilities and it would be 22,000?
Yeah.
For a month or two, and the utilities, that includes what, electric, water, gas, and internet?
It does. And then, of course, it's not mentioned, but I do pay the maintenance because there are the condo fees.
Like the complex maintenance,
yeah.
so they'll have access to the pool and all that, right?
Exactly.
And then if they wanted to stay longer, say like 6 months, what's the current market rents on a place like this now?
At the moment, it is 16,000 a month, 16,000 pesos,
right.
And then you do have to pay all of the other utilities. I would still pay the condo fees out of that 16,000, but you would have to pay for the electric, the water, the gas, the internet.
Back to the 1 month for a moment. I just realized it's 22,000 pesos, and 20 to 1 now. That's 1,100, right?
22,000, yeah, not quite 1,100. It'd be 1,000 because it'd be 1,050.
Okay, $1,050 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house. All the utilities, internet, all in for a month, and that's in the beautiful Riviera Maya.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, with the pool and.
Wow, and when you're paying the utilities. Or forgive me, if they wanted to rent it for say 6 months or a year or whatever, they would make a deposit, I assume?
Yeah, right now the deposit is 1 month's rent,
okay.
And then you have to sign a contract on not breaking anything and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, sure. And that would be for a long term lease.
Yeah.
And so you're paying your utilities. What's a typical electric run per month?
Well, it really depends on the time of year and how much AC you use, because it can go from 600 pesos a month to 2,000 to, in the summer, the sky's the limit.
Okay.
It really depends on how much AC you use.
Right. And so it's the key part is only turn that, you have multiple AC units there, only turn the AC on in the unit you're in.
Yeah.
And manage, like when you leave, don't leave any AC on, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very different here. You don't want to leave the AC running all day. I know sometimes people in the States are like, well, if you leave it, the temperature stays cool. These are direct, so I don't know a lot about central heating and direct and all that, but apparently, you want to wait and turn them on when you come in and turn them off when you go out. Exactly.
What's the water per month?
Water is relatively cheap, especially when you don't have a garden that you're watering or a pool, so it's usually about 400 pesos every month.
Okay, and 400 pesos would be $20 US.
Yeah.
And gas, how much is that a month roughly?
The gas can be about 300, but you don't need to do it every month. You'll have a tank that you fill with gas, and you could put in 1,000 pesos and it'll last 3 months.
I see.
It's like about 300.
Okay, so around $15 a month. And what about internet? If they're paying their own internet, that's 700, you said?
Yeah, at the unit. At this moment, it's 700.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's 35 US a month for internet.
Yeah.
You mentioned you may have another unit too.
I do.
Time to time.
Yeah, I have a smaller unit that's 3 bedrooms with a kitchenette, and that just has a stovetop, no oven.
Okay.
It has 3 bathrooms for the 3 bedrooms though, so it's got more evenness on the bathrooms.
Right.
And it's also in a complex with a nice pool, fewer units than this one, only 90 units in that place.
Okay.
And that usually rents for 14,000 pesos.
Is that for the...
That's for the long term.
For the long term, 14,000 pesos,
yeah.
Which is $700 a month.
Yeah, exactly. And
for a 3-bedroom, 3-bath house.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And if you rented this, they wanted that just for a month, what would it cost them?
That would be about 20,000 pesos for a month.
Okay,
Yeah.
just so a couple $100 less.
Yeah.
Or $100 less.
And it does depend on the season. Like if somebody rented for the month of February is high season here. If you wanted to rent only February, it would be more expensive. It'd be about 27,000.
Okay.
Because that's when everybody comes. It's February.
Right. Okay. So you're an American, right?
Yes.
And you've how long have you been living in Puerto Morelos?
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
And how did you? What attracted you to move down here?
Well, I had been coming here with family for staying at a timeshare, and Puerto Morelos is just a much cuter, small fishing village, and I love the culture, and then I also like the Mexican culture, but also the fact that this particular town has a lot of expats who come and live here from all over the world, and they'll stay for 3 to 6 months, and it's a real nice mix of people. You get a good influx of
So it's an interesting social life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And is it okay if I ask what kind of cost of living you have? My channel is about what it costs to live as an expat around the world. So,
sure.
May I ask how much rent you're paying?
It's right now it's about 12,000 pesos.
Okay.
But market would probably be 15. Everything's a little lower right now because of COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 12,000 is 600 a month you're paying.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that a 3-bedroom or?
Yeah, it's a very large 3-bedroom house that has a huge backyard. In fact, it's larger than most. And my partner and he did all the work and landscaped the backyard.
Okay.
So it's very nice.
Okay. What are you paying in utilities? What's your water? Probably the same numbers, but... Yeah,
the numbers are very similar. Our internet is... I'll just jump to internet because that one's different. Our internet is 400 a month because it's lower megs, or I don't know all those words, but anyway, it's 400 a month. I need to up it. I need more strength. But The water is around 400 pesos a month as well.
Okay.
Of course, I have a yard, so during the summer it can go up to 600 or 700 pesos a month.
For the water?
For watering the yard.
Okay.
Yeah. The electricity, similar to what I told you, I think it's usually around, during the summer, 1,200 to 2,000, but we go out of our way to not, we only have AC in the bedroom, and we only use it at night, or like it's really hot, you know, in August, we'll go into that room and turn it on for a while and cool down, and then we'll turn it off.
I lived in Arizona for a while, and that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
Just cool one part of the house.
Yeah, there is no AC in our living room, so we have no choice. We want to cool down, we have to go in the bedroom.
Okay.
Because the landlord doesn't need it, and so she wasn't going to put it in, and that's the way it is.
Okay. What are you paying for groceries?
Groceries, I am a little bit of spendy because I like good quality food.
You're a foodie?
I worked in restaurants for years, so I spend, what was I thinking, around 5,000, 6,000 pesos a month. I think it's like $200-300 a month.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
No.
And how about gas?
Oh yeah, we do have a car.
For your car, yeah.
It's about 1,800 pesos.
$90.
Yeah, but then, you know, of course that's going to vary. Depends on how much you're driving. If you decide you want to go to Cancun every week or Playa.
So it depends how much you're driving. But $90, that's pretty good. And what are you spending on restaurants?
Restaurants, it's about 3,000 pesos. That's just for me because I like to go to the nice places.
Okay.
Nice places in town. If you go to Cancun and you want to go to the hotel zone, you're going to spend American prices.
Okay.
It's nice, but that's special occasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're spending 3,000 if you stay in this part of Riviera Maya, and that's $150.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the end of the world. And what are you spending on entertainment, and what is that for?
Yeah, at the moment, everything's loosened up a bit, so I'm taking salsa classes at my gym, and then the gym and the salsa classes have a combo package. So for a month of gym workouts and salsa classes, 2 classes a week, 2 hours per class, it's 600 pesos for that part, for both.
Okay.
And then I also do yoga, which is 150 pesos per class, and depends on how many I take.
So you said you spent about 2,500
I think so,
pesos, which is $125 a month for all of your healthy exercise entertainment.
Pay now or pay later.
Yeah. No pain, no gain.
Exactly.
There's probably 100 of those we could quote.
Yeah.
And then you said you get your laundry done?
Yeah, a lot of places that you rent don't have washers or dryers, or they will only have washers because the dryer, you can hang it out. You know, why use a dryer? But
that's true all over the world, by the way.
Right, exactly. But
even in Europe.
Yeah.
In America is that we gotta have a dryer.
Yeah. The only reason you do want a dryer, side note, is because of the humidity. So
rain.
There are times, rain, but
too.
humidity, it's like, sometimes it's just impossible to dry your towels and stuff like that.
But then you just put them on a rack in the room that's being air conditioned, right?
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so most people do use a laundry service, and it's usually about, what was I saying? Like 200?
Yeah, $10 a month.
Yeah, and sometimes more than that. I'd say 200 to 400 because it depends on how many people are.
And then you said you're paying 150 pesos a month on drinking water.
Yeah.
Those are like the 20-liter jugs. That's what, $5? No, or $100. You said
100 pesos.
100 pesos.
$5.
$5 a month. Yeah. And then you have a cleaning lady come, you said?
I do. She only comes twice a month. She's not the cheapest person here, but she speaks English, so that always costs more.
Right.
I can speak enough Spanish now, but she also does an excellent job. So she's $500 for essentially 4 hours of intense cleaning, and she's been bringing an assistant with her. So
that's $25.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long is she there?
She was there about 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours.
For 2 people?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Yeah, and then sometimes, like with my 3-bedroom, she cleaned it for a couple that were there, and she thought, I need to do a deep cleaning, and she's like, I tried to explain to them, for deep cleaning, it's 800 pesos, because when it's bad, it's bad.
Right.
And that's a big townhome too.
Instead
so,
of 500.
Yeah. So sometimes it can vary if you.
So, but still, 800 pesos is only $40.
Right. And
So-
same amount of time. And,
Yeah. That's great. And so, wow. We didn't add that up, but I'll do that and put it on the screen here.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The conversion, so people know what. And so I usually end by just asking. You're here in Mexico. You've been here for enough time to really know. Are you happy?
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great down here. There's always room for improvement wherever you live, right?
Sure,
yeah,
of course,
you know, and definitely I would say as a woman I'm not worried, you know.
That's an important point
Yeah,
you're making because
yeah.
you know we're both from America and there's such propaganda about Mexico, and some of it's true. There's trouble at the borders and in drug cartels and all that, but I've been coming to Mexico for 30 years, 40 years.
Yeah, much longer than I have.
Yeah. And I've never been robbed or beaten or even looked at funny.
Yeah. Well,
And we're talking
yeah.
like in the last 5 years, I've spent maybe a year here or something.
Mm-hmm.
And all over Mexico, not just like in the tourist areas and I just don't have this view of Mexico that I read on the news and stuff. I don't understand.
Well, I almost think it's, and this is my opinion, but you can't walk around like you're in Disneyland here. I mean, I think that's what happens is there's this propaganda that it's so horrible, and then there's other people who walk around like the whole place is an AI resort, and you can't.
What's AI?
All inclusive.
Oh, okay.
You know, they think, well, I'll just, you know, whatever.
The whole
and
country's an all-inclusive.
Yeah, and so I'm safe. And it's not that you're not safe, it's that the opposite is that you still need to keep your wits about you. But
Yeah.
I don't think you would have mentioned if you thought, well, it was suspicious or strange. You don't see that, but at the same time, you don't walk around with money and jewelry dripping off of you, just like you wouldn't in any city in San Francisco. I don't know why that one came up.
Because we were from that area.
But any area in the Chicago, whatever,
right.
you know.
Well, it's been a joy having you on the channel.
Thanks.
And by the way, everyone, there'll be contact. If you click the link in the notes below the YouTube video where it says more information, there'll be on that webpage. There'll be a link to contact Liz about staying in one of these places and. So please do that. I'm not making any commission. I'm just doing this to help you find property. And we shared an apartment the other day. It's kind of a smaller place. It's a big, beautiful place, and this is what they cost. And as you can see from the pictures, it's a gorgeous place. So Liz, thanks for taking the time to share your life with us and share and touring us visually on this apartment. So.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
It's great talking.
Yeah, have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Hey, if you liked our video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Any of that would help our business. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our video. Click the link in the notes below this video to get a copy of this content. Plus, grab a free copy of my ebook, How I Fired My Boss and Traveled the World for 13 Years. While you're there, check out our catalog of retired cheap reports all over the world and our hobby income course that we just released. Thanks so much.